Welcome back to Confident Leadership in Color. I'm Hanna Zaxmy, leadership coach and mentor. And this is the second episode in the summer series of In Light Moments, Hammock Reflections for your leadership palette. It will be short reflections created for the hammock, the walk, the quiet coffee moments, or those few minutes when you finally have space to hear yourself think. The purpose of this episode is not to give you more to consume. The purpose is to give you one question to carry with you, and then perhaps 10 extra minutes to reflect, journal, walk, breathe, or simply notice that what is already moving within you. In the last episode, we began with the question, what is asking for my attention right now? That was a way to land in here and now, to notice what is already there, not to solve everything immediately, not to turn every thought into a plan, but simply to give some light to what is asking for attention. Today, we stay with clarity, but we approach it from another angle, not by asking what needs to be solved, but asking what has sparked joy in the last 6 months. This is a question I find myself returning to more and more in my own reflections. When I look back over the last 5 or 6 months, I sometimes ask myself, what has truly created joy? What has been the moments of delight? What has given me that little extra spark? What has brought genuine happiness, energy, or color into my life? And this question has become more important than I first realized. Because when I started to notice where joy had appeared, I began to see patterns, small clues, little glittering moments that were easy to miss when I was only looking at responsibilities, plans, decisions, or what needed to be done next. And for me personally, this became one of the ways I started to understand that I wanted to focus even more on leadership within a church context. It was not only a logical decision, it was also connected to joy, to the moments that had felt alive, meaningful, important, deeply aligned. When I look back and notice what had truly sparked joy, I began to see something I had not seen as clearly before. And I think that is important because joy is not always shallow. Joy is not only the easy moments. Sometimes the greatest pieces of joy comes from something we have stayed with, even when it was difficult. Sometimes joy appears after perseverance, after courage, after having held on through something uncomfortable, meaningful, or demanding. So this question is not about avoiding everything that is hard. It is not about only choosing the easy path. It is not about pretending leadership should always feel light. But it is about noticing where life, energy, and meaning have been present, even in the middle of challenge, even in the middle of something that asked for more from you than you expected. I believe joy can be a clue. Not the whole answer, not the only thing we should listen to, but a clue, like a color on your leadership palette that may be worth noticing. Because sometimes we try to find clarity only by asking, what should I do next? What is the most sensible option? What is expected from me? What is needed? And those can be important questions, but sometimes clarity also grows when we ask, where did I come alive? Where did something sparkle? Where did I feel more like myself? Where did I sense energy, curiosity, or a deeper kind of joy? Because those moments may show us something. They may show us that what matters, what gives energy, what we are drawn towards, what we want to protect, what we may need more of in the next season. And again, this is not about making a quick decision today. It's not about creating a full plan. It is simply about noticing. Because noticing the joy can open up a new perspective. Perspectives we may not see when we are only looking at problems, pressure, or performance. So Here is today's Enlight Moment question. What has sparked joy in the last 6 months? What has made me smile? What has given me energy? What has been meaningful? What have I wanted to talk about again and again? And what have made me curious? What has felt unexpected and really giving? That mattered. That gave me joy. That brought color. Here is my invitation for your extra 10 minutes today. Look back over the last 5 or 6 months. If you already write a reflection journal, this could be a beautiful moment to open it and look back. Not to judge your process or progress, not to evaluate your performance, but simply to notice where it glimmers. Where did something light up? Where did you see signs of joy? You could open your camera roll. Scroll slowly. Notice which photos makes you pause, which moments brings a smile back, which memories carries warmth, which places, people, conversation or experience seems to hold a little extra color. And then write down what you notice. This felt meaningful. This reminded me of who I am. This is something I may want more of. And then, before you move on too quickly, take a moment to enjoy those memories again. Let them land. Let yourself smile. Let yourself be grateful. Let yourself notice the good that already has been there. Because sometimes we rush so quickly towards what is next that we forget to receive what has already given us life. So today, carry this question with you. What has sparked joy in the last 6 months? The gentle way to notice where color has already been showing up in your life and leadership. This is Enlight Moments, short reflections to help you to pause, notice, and lead yourself with greater intention. So thank you for listening to Confident Leadership in Color. Follow the podcast so you do not miss the next Enlight Moment. And as always, be confident, be you.